I hope you have a wonderful Christmas.
Well, yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas as well. Merry Christmas, and let's go, Brandon.
Let's go, Brandon. I agree.
So what you heard there was an Oregon dad. He has 4 kids. He's a self-described free-thinking American, a follower of Jesus Christ. He called into NORAD's Santa Tracking Center on Christmas Eve. And what he said to President Joe Biden means F Joe Biden in very, very, very thinly coded right-wing lexicon. That grown man, Jared Schmeck, later told the Oregonian that the comment was meant in jest before whining for days now about being attacked for utilizing his freedom of speech. The story could have ended there, though, right? But he went on Steve Bannon's broadcast today, or podcast, whatever he has, and there he was, Jared Schmeck, wearing his MAGA hat. Tell us, does this sound like someone who was saying something in jest?
Donald Trump is my president, and he should still be president right now. The election was 100% stolen. So I just want to make that clear. But Let's Go Brandon is more than just F Joe Biden. Let's Go Brandon encompasses the entirety of our frustration with Joe Biden, the administration, the leftist mob, the cancel culture, the mainstream media. They're the ones who made this a thing. And we're able, as conservatives, we're able to find humor in this, but there's terrible things going on.
I don't know where to start. Let me tell you why this matters. The asymmetry has always been what advantages the Trump right more than anything else. And the asymmetry of saying F you to a sitting president on a call in front of your 4 kids. Don't look past this. Don't look at this as a story about giving airtime to a MAGA guy who goes on Steve Bannon's podcast and said, I wasn't joking. Not only did I say, F you, Mr. President, I said more than that. This is the slow motion insurrection, Jason, in full color.
Yeah, Nicole, and here's the thing. There is nothing more entertaining to me than people whose names I had never heard of 4 days ago saying, I'm canceled, as they're being amplified, right? That's the thing. He wants to complain about cancel culture. Dude, I didn't know who this Schmuck was. Like, I didn't know who this guy was 5 days ago, right? Now I know who he is, but he's being canceled. He's going to have T-shirts, and he's going to show up at, like, Turning Point next week or something else like that, giving speeches with Kyle Rittenhouse. So that's the hypocrisy of it all. But the more dangerous thing, as you're pointing to, is the fact that all of these people are basically just insurrectionists in training now, right? Like, if you wanted to say, look, presidents hear insulting things all the time. People said rude things to George Bush. Larry Wilmore made a highly inappropriate joke right next to Barack Obama, right? Like, people can say rude things to the president. That's not the issue. But when these people are speaking, they're not joking. MAGA isn't about taxes. Let's Go Brandon isn't about what you feel about supply chain issues and gas. It is the cry of insurrectionists. It is the cry of people who want to violently take over this country and oppress anyone who is not like them. And that's what makes this dangerous. And to the degree that Joe Biden can laugh it off or anything else like that, that's fine. But I hope that we have a Justice Department and an FBI and a CIA that investigates where the anger that leads to these kinds of statements comes through, because these people have already attacked us with guns. You think they're going to come back and do something less aggressive next time if they feel they can speak this way to the president? I don't think so.
The First Amendment protects what's his name, Schmeck's right to say what he said. I celebrate that. He's well within his rights, Claire. But those rights are in danger by what he said to Steve Bannon, right? Supporting autocracy, he said, Donald Trump is my president. No, he's not, because we live in a democracy. That's why you have those First Amendment protections. And the people who seem to be using the hell out of the First Amendment are the ones who are as sort of tantalized by moving away from the democracy that provides those freedoms. Is that too elite way to look at it? I mean, do you think any of them understand the irony of that, Claire?
This whole thing I find incredibly sad. This was Christmas Eve, and this is a man who purports to believe in Jesus Christ. Well, this is a holiday that is supposed to be completely saturated with the notion of joy and peace on earth and goodwill towards men, and the teachings of Jesus Christ, which is all about taking care of the least among us, and the golden rule, and being kind to others. And this man, knowing what would happen on national television in a call, says "F you" to the sitting president, who is trying to lift him up on Christmas Eve and his children. That's just sad. That's pathetic. That's just what it is. And it is not what the holiday is about. It is the antithesis of what the holiday is supposed to be about. And I find it completely wrong that we've gotten to a point in this country that anybody is ever comfortable saying F you to a sitting president, no matter what the circumstances, much less on Christmas Eve in front of his children.
Yeah. This is who we are, though. That's why we cover it.